Bonjour. So today we will learn or review le passé composé, which is a verb tense used to talk about events from the past. So, same thing in English, we can say I play tennis, I will play tennis, I play tennis, I am going to play tennis, and all these actions, they are not happening at the same time. So, for instance, when do they happen? Yesterday, today, or tomorrow? I play tennis yesterday. I will play tennis. It's an action that hasn't taken place yet. It's tomorrow. I play tennis is like right now, today, or in general. And I'm going to play tennis. So when is it going to happen? Tomorrow. So same thing in French. Look at the difference between all these sentences. J'ai joué au tennis, je jouerai au tennis, je joue au tennis, je vais jouer au tennis. All these talk about tennis, but it hasn't happened at the same time. So you can see j'ai joué au tennis, it's an action from the past. It's done. Je jouerai au tennis, it's an action that hasn't happened yet. Je joue au tennis, it's an action that is happening right now, or it's when I want to say, I play tennis on a regular basis. Et je vais jouer au tennis, it hasn't happened yet. So, in French-speaking people use a mix of passé composé and imparfait, or passé simple and imparfait when they want to talk about the past. So it's two different verb tenses, actually three, passé composé, imparfait, a mix, or passé simple and imparfait, a mix. Passé simple, we are not going to talk about. This is used mainly in writing and it's not used when we speak French. So we are going to learn today le passé composé. And later this year, we will learn the imparfait. They work together. So you need to know both of them. So today, le passé composé. And you can see passé composé, it can help you remember that it's a compound tense. So what does it look like? So can you guess again which sentence is in the passé composé? If I tell you, je danse, 2, je vais danser, 3, j'ai dansé, 4, je danserai. So which sentence is in the passé composé? J'ai dansé. It's a compound tense, so meaning made of several parts. Je vais danser is also made of several parts, but vais is the je vais danser is the equivalent of I'm going to dance, so it's the future action. So let's look at j'ai dansé. Let's try to deconstruct j'ai dansé. So you have a J apostrophe, which is the je, but we get rid of the E because it's in front of a word starting with a vowel. So the je becomes J apostrophe, J apostrophe. And it's the subject pronoun. What is a subject pronoun? It's the person doing the action. It's the person or thing sometimes responsible of the action, acting upon an action. Then you have est, which is the verb avoir in the present tense, j'ai, I have, and it's called a helping verb. It helps the verb danser to be in the past tense, to be in the tense from the past. So danser, it's an action verb. It's the action verb danser. Let's try to see if I can move that, but I think I can't. And it's called a past participle. it's called a past participle. It's the past participle. It's the verb danser, er, infinitive, in the passé composé, past tense. So the passé composé is made of two parts, a helping verb, est, and a past participle, danser. So most verbs use the helping verb avoir, j'ai dansé. Some verbs use the helping verb être. We will study them. They are called the Van der Tramp verbs, and one of them is aller, to go, and we say je suis allé, and it means I went. Je suis allé à Boston. And other group of verbs that use être, it's the verbs that have a pronoun se in front. Je me lave, I wash myself. Je me suis lavé, they use also être. We will study them a little bit later. A few verbs, and be attentive, a few verbs use either avoir or être, depending on the meaning. We'll study them also. But for now, let's practice the verb with, actually, so just an example of être. Je suis allé à Boston, same thing, je is the subject pronoun, I, and then suis is the helping verb in the present tense. That is helping the verb aller, to go, be in the past tense, passé composé. Je suis allé. And you see that aller no longer has er at the end because it has been put into a past participle to express le passé composé or past tense. So next, so in two parts again. So all the regular verbs that end with er, acheter, for instance, to buy, their past participle will, the er will become e accent aigu. J'ai acheté. All the verbs ending in ir that are regular verbs, so for instance, finir, to finish, the ir will become I. J'ai fini. Madame, j'ai fini. I'm done. And re, all the verbs ending in re, for instance, rendre, to give back, but anyway, rendre, the re will become u. J'ai rendu. I gave back a book. J'ai rendu un livre. So this you have to remember. Er becomes e accent aigu. Ir becomes I. Re becomes you. Ensuite, negative sentence. We always forget to talk about the sentence in the negative form. So we say j'ai dansé, but je n'ai pas dansé. Je suis allé, mais je ne suis pas allé. So you see that the ne pas is around the helping verb and not after the danser ou aller, but around the helping verb avoir ou être. Je n'ai pas dansé. Ensuite, ce weekend, er verb. So then that's the practice. J'ai mangé. So we'll do the practice in class. So I'm going to stop the video here and you can review it for learning the passé composé. If you have any question, you can, don't hesitate to reach out to me. Merci.